Welcome to Living in Grace. Our theme is run away from criticism, slander, and criticism and slander, and speaking evil against someone. I realize that you don't do it. But there's probably people out there that do it, and you're listening for them. I'm just kidding. We find fault in this, and that we realize that criticism and slander is sin. We realize it comes from envy, jealousy, and resentment. But listen to Numbers 12, verse 3. Now Moses was very humble, more humble than anyone else on the face of the earth. And you're going to see that humility later on in these devotions. At once the Lord said to Moses, Aaron, and Miriam, come out to the tent of meeting, all three of you. Remember when you were in school and the principal called you out? It was never a good thing. Well, here God calls them out. So they go before God. It says, the Lord came down in a pillar of the cloud. He stood at the entrance to the tent and summoned Aaron and Miriam. When both of them stepped forward, he said, listen to my words. When a prophet of the Lord is among you, I reveal myself to him in visions. I speak to him in dreams. But this is not true of my servant Moses. He is faithful in all my house. With him I speak face to face, clearly and not in riddles. He sees the form of the Lord. Why then were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? Beloved, listen. When we speak against God's people, we are literally speaking against God. Even if I speak against an unbeliever, if I speak against a Christian, I know that's a child of God. I know that their father is God. Therefore, when I'm speaking against that Christian, I'm actually speaking against God. When I speak even against a non-Christian, that non-Christian is also made and designed in the image of God. Genesis 1 teaches us that. So if I speak against someone, I'm not speaking against that person. I am criticizing and I am slandering God himself. Now that is a warning. Warning flash should come up. Do not do this. For when we speak evil against someone, I'm speaking evil against God. I'm putting myself above God. And the only result can be something not good. You have to come back tomorrow for tomorrow's devotional to see the result. Because the result wasn't favorable whatsoever. So beloved, listen. Criticism is sin. It comes from jealousy, envy, and resentment. And when we do it, we're not doing it against that person. I'm doing it and speaking against God. And then the warning comes, and warning flags should come up. So yes, we're living in grace, but be warned from this, and we should not abuse this grace. But remember, though, also, that you are listening today to Living in Grace.